Hey everybody, this is David at Homestead Hacks. Got a pretty exciting video to show you. And what it is, everybody needs a cooler. Especially if you're camping, picnics, people that's on construction jobs. And of course my cat's gonna try to jump in there. And you don't want your cat in there. But everyone needs a cooler from time to time. And this here, I'm going to close it. He's going to jump in. Anything that's open like that, he loves to get inside of it, like a box. But anyway, this cooler, the name of it is called Lifetime. Now this is a 55 quart, and it's got some excellent ratings in it. You can read right there. It's got a 7-day ice retention, but the way they do that, I believe, is they pre-cool it, fill it up completely with ice, and probably keep it like inside somewhere and close it up for 7 days, and then pull it out, and it's probably got a remnant of ice left in it. But that's not normal use. And look, he can't stand not to be in the video. That's Ginger, by the way, and that's Doggo. My daughter named him Doggo, believe it or not, because he acts like a dog, she said. And they're our inside cats. But anyway, back to the cooler. This thing right here, I can't believe people don't know about this cooler. This thing is amazing at what it does, and it's very affordable. And look here too, made in the USA. This thing is heavy duty. It's called Lifetime. You get these at Walmart. I got 2 of them. Actually, the first one we got in the mail, and it had a little puncture in it, you know, US mail. And so it didn't hurt it. So I didn't complain, didn't say anything. We used it, and it worked great. And so it worked so good, we went and bought another one. Now you can get these at Walmart for $97. The cooler has a lot of great features on it. Now also, here's another thing to point out too, that it's bear proof, or bear resistant. It says resistant. So that's good to know. And this right here, the lock, it does have a lock. You can actually lock it. And it also has a bottle opener right here, which is very, very nice. Now, compare this to a Yeti. Let's talk about that just for a second. Now, my daughter had a Yeti that was a 35 quart. I believe it was 35 quart. It was a little bit smaller than this. This was 55 quart. Side by side, this held ice longer than the Yeti. Now, if you would go with like I think it's the next Yeti's 45, and I've seen different videos of where the Yeti outperformed the Lifetime, and then I've seen other videos where the Lifetime outperformed the Yeti. You know, I don't know why, and maybe in different conditions one does better than the other, and I don't know why, but they're so close, and you're looking at a triple price range. You know, this is $97. To get one a little bit smaller than this, which is the 45 quart Yeti, is over $300. And they claim too that when the Yeti says 45 quart, it actually is a little bit smaller than that too. So I don't know. So you may have to go with the 65 quart to equal this one that says, you know, that's 55 quart. So the 165 is actually maybe 55. I don't know. You'd have to do some research on that to be sure. But the thing is with that, my point is the Lifetime for the price. And this will save people a lot of money. And it's just so close in quality. Now, the Yeti, if any of you, I don't have one here to compare side by side. It's the handles, the latches on it are like stretch rubber that you pull down and stick in. These here are so simple. It's that easy right there. That's how this locks down. Just like that. You just push it down just like that. It's that simple. They're easy to unhook. When you open up, the inside has a rubber gasket right here all the way around it. which helps seal it in really well. The drain plug on this is excellent. I love it. Turn around here where we can see it good. And it's a big drain plug. And it's attached so you can't lose it. You won't ever lose it. And the handles, love the handles. Had this thing, well, the other one, this is an identical one, packed at, the thing had to weigh 150 pounds full. It was heavy. And I carried it, I picked it up and set it on the back of the truck, and the handles did fine. It didn't attempt to break or nothing. And this thing on the bottom also has rubber pads to grip, so when it's sitting down. Now, it doesn't have wheels. That's the only thing I wish it did have, because once you get it loaded down, yeah, it can be heavy. It can be really heavy. But just to give a review on this, and I didn't know. I had to research, and you can go on YouTube and type in Lifetime versus Yeti versus anything, and it doesn't really do me any good to do an ice challenge because there's so many of them out there. You can type that in and you'll see a ton of them. So just go search it and you'll see for yourself how well these things perform for $97. And some Walmarts carry them, and other ones you just got to order on Walmart.com. But it's free delivery, so it didn't cost a penny to ship it. But the only thing is, the other one had a little dent right here where they, Postal Service, I guess I'm assuming they did. Either that or at the store, I'm not sure. But the only thing is with these, they say, when you're not using it, leave these things loose like that. Because it's constantly pulling down tight. And it can actually stretch these. They're like they're not rubber, and they're really not plastic. They're kind of like a soft plastic. But they are made to flex. So over a period of time, if you leave it last, it will stretch them out, and it's not going to seal as good for you. So just leave it like that with even the Yeti. It'd be the same way. You wouldn't want to leave them attached like that when you're not storing it, or when you're storing it, because it will stretch. Rubber will stretch over a period of time. So that's about it for Homestead Hacks. I want to do it. I thought this was a very important video to let people know, because everyone uses coolers, and this will save people a lot of money. I love it. I love these things. They're top notch. Highly, highly recommend the Lifetime cooler from Walmart. So that's about it, folks. Don't forget, please help share videos, like and subscribe. Thanks for watching Homestead Hacks.